Hi guys, back again with another encouragement of the week. Maybe a little bit shorter than last time, but encouraging nonetheless. I feel like I have two separate words maybe. I just want to start off by saying, keep reading your chapter. The story's not over yet. I've been in times in my life where something is really painful and you can't stop just focusing on where you're at. But I want to encourage you that it always comes to some sort of conclusion. Whether that conclusion comes about by you being brave or courageous or the Lord coming in a miraculous way, there's an end to that season and a new beautiful chapter will begin. He's full of promises, and one of those promises is he's gonna come through for you, and he is your strong tower, the place where you can run, and you can bank on that. Second thing is time. God's been talking to me a lot about time lately. And like I said before, resting in that promise of who he is. We know that he's the author of time. And one of the things that he's done to completely rewrite who you are is the reality of Jesus dying on the cross as you, completely erasing your past and those things that were holding you back, whether it was regrets, things that you've done that you never thought that you could take back, or sometimes things that happened to you that you couldn't help. He swallowed those things up in who he is. And us receiving what he's done, we can't be him. He did that was his job. Now I have a new job. I'm a new creation. And so I step out of living from my past in those old mentalities, and I can step into that new creation life and look forward into my future. But the one thing he's really been focusing on in the time aspect is living in the present, living right here and right now. I don't necessarily live out of my past a whole lot, but I will say that I do worry about what my future's to hold. Just on my end, I didn't go to college, and sometimes I feel like a failure for that. Sometimes I feel like my future is really uncertain because I'm told that I have to go to college and have this job to make this money so I can support this family that I want. Maybe in some essences, maybe some of it's true, but it's doing me no good fretting and worrying about that. Jesus said in the scriptures that the daisy in the field is more beautiful than Solomon's temple ever was in all of its beauty. Statistically, every square foot in Solomon's temple was worth about $60 million today. And he said that a daisy is more beautiful. A daisy does nothing but be itself. Allow the processes that God built into it naturally through photosynthesis and just basking in the sun, soaking up water and growing. That is more beautiful than his temple. So I just want to encourage you guys to rest in who he's made you to be. Kind of a play off my last encouragement video, but it's so true. Resting in your identity that he's called for you and living right here, right now. Not living out of the past anymore because he has done it for you, and not worrying about your future because he's the one writing your life. And if we're in this posture of staying sensitive to what he says and resting in his heart and being the beloved, then we have nothing to worry about in the future because we hold eternity in our hearts. So living in the present, living in his presence, your past disappears and your future's taken care of, and you step into eternity.